So I am outside of a house in Northglenn that we just bought. In fact, we bought it a couple weeks ago, but let the people stay in the property for a couple weeks after closing. So we're just getting possession. Now, the things this one we ended up buying with cash. They didn't want to do a fixing list. They were in a huge hurry. There's a couple things about this property that I think are very relevant and are going to kind of impact what we do moving forward. You know, there's a low point here. On video, it might be hard to see, but it's not much. It's about an inch that the floor is sunk about right there. So, you know, we'll look at what it could take to jack that up in the basement. But so that's one thing that we're looking at. But the other problem with this house is you walk in, all the ductwork runs, so it's a kind of a low ceiling height here, right at the entryway, and you have the stairs here. Then we have this kind of oversized, could be an office or dining room. You know, we could open up that wall of the kitchen, but it's still kind of it's a strange layout because we can't get the kitchen open to the living room, right? Because we have these structural walls and the bathtub and a linen closet like right down the middle of the house with our duct runs. So we have our kitchen on this side, and then we have all this stuff that like would be hard to get rid of. And even if we did rip it all out, we still have this low ceiling. You know, it's still going to be down here for the duct. And then we have the living room over here. So it's kind of a weird layout. We'll probably look at what we can get selling it as is to like to another investor before we decide to spend the money on the renovation, because this is the kind of property that you could really easily overvalue, right? If you're only looking at the square footage of the property when you're looking at the comparable properties and you don't take into account this kind of layout flaw, it would be really easy to think that you could get a lot more for this house than you really can on the back end. And so you really got to pay attention to layout in the comps when you're analyzing what to do with the property. There's also, this is a lot of house, right? We got like 4 bedrooms up here. It's a lot of carpet, a lot of paint, a lot of doors, a lot of bathrooms. There's 4 full bathrooms in this place. It's not going to be a cheap remodel, right? And we're going to be capped off by what we can get on the top end because of the layout. So when you have a property like this, be very careful not to dump too much money into it. This might be a good just paint and carpet, like paint and flooring kind of remodel, and don't really improve it really well. Like get it so that it lives nice and then sell it at the middle of the market, not at the top, right? And fix this structural deal. So I'll show you the basement quick. So again, it's all cut up because we have the stairs in the middle of the house, and so we have this room over here, which is a nice room. Then we got a non-conforming bedroom over on this side, and here we've got the structural beam that runs down the middle of the house. That's probably dropped by, I don't know, an inch or so. So we need to jack that up so we can fix that. But no signs of structural damage other than just this beam's kind of settled. So probably open up. I don't know if we can see. Yeah, that column needs to be raised. So we'll look at what we can do to get that done for the least amount of money. But that's what we need to do with this property to maximize the profit. So first we're going to look at what other investors will pay for it as is. See what kind of profit we can make on that route. If that doesn't work, our second option is to raise this and just do new flooring and paint and call it a day. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to showing you this house again when we get it all done.